Hello and welcome to Anachronox, a game developed by Ion Storm, um, the company that is most known for, famously known for Deus Ex and infamously known for Daikatana. And then there's this game, which isn't really as well known as the other two, but it's a bit of a cult classic, I think. I've never played this, so it's going to be a fresh look perspective at this game. We're running it at 1440p. If you go to PC Gaming Wiki, there is instructions basically to get it up and running for you. So yeah, really glad it worked, because originally this runs at best at 1280 by 960 something. Yeah, not great. And I think it's 4x3, as you can see here. But yeah, so we'll do new universe, we'll play on normal. I have turned on subtitles because the audio mixing is a bit, you cannot turn up speech, so that's a bit of a shame. So here we go. Right, there is some pop-up in the edges there because the animation of this cutscene wasn't meant to be played at widescreen. But oh well. Not too bad. Some more pop in there.
Money, Boots. Or next time, I mix and match.
Hit me.
Hasn't there been enough of that?
Have a heart.
You want to dead us, kids?
Anyone else throwing me out of windows lately?
Come clean with the debt, Sly. Dead is no slouch, and he's got muscle. He'll collect one way or the other.
Hey, money's tight. As soon as it rains, I'll pour some.
I'd suggest a job if I thought you'd take it.
Try me.
The key to my cellar's missing.
Oh, yeah? Where's the job part come in?
When you find it, I pay you.
Man, I need a real case. I need a challenge worthy of my deductive and pugilistic skills.
But I've got a bouncer.
Cute.
You want some real advice? Find a job. It's amazing how many of your problems will solve.
You think? Fatima!
What?
Anything on SenderNet?
Nothing you're sober enough for.
I'm just waiting for business to pick up. What's with the attitude?
For one, I'm sick of being dead.
And second, I'm tired of watching you drink your life away. When did you become such a bum?
I'm not a bum.
Prove it.
Bums don't have offices.
An office isn't a storage room in a cheap bar, Boots.
Hey.
It's time for a new line of work.
Forget it, sweetheart. I'm a detective. It's what I do.
Then go out and do it. I'm always here if you ever get off your butt and make useful.
Press F1 to use Fatima. Let's try that. Alright, that's the menu, I see. Find a job, kiddo. Do this stuff, cause I ain't letting you leave rowdies without a clue. Get the camera off your desk, find some money in your office, try the back room maybe. Use the time miner over there for luck. Find yourself a job lead. Information. Anachronox, a long-dead alien city planet floating inside the shell of Sender 1. Anachronox was theorized to once have been home to millions of quarantined aliens who slowly died of some sort of horrible plague. Leaving the city to fall to ruins, to be taken over by the refuse of the galaxy as the center of their nefarious dealings. Anachronox means poison from the past, or poison remaining from a previous time. Oh. It's Anachronox South. See the bricks. Anachronox tours were shuttles and cordy cabs fly between Anachronox and the Sender station. The bricks, a nickname for South Anachronox, due to the appearance of architecture being a pile of tumbled bricks. And also how people that don't agree with Data seem to fall from great heights from these gigantic tumbled bricks onto much smaller ones below. That seems a bit of a stretch. Canadian dollar, due to a freak of galactic commerce, this has become the standard unit of currency of the galaxy. Some areas still use non-digital money. The $1 coin is called a loonie because it has the loon on the back. Yeah, I've heard that Canadian money is referred to as loonie. Democratus, planet of overly fair inhabitants who vote on the smallest decision. If they think they might want to go to the bathroom, they call two friends to decide. Duhan Fatima. Me. I was Boots' personal secretary for a long time, then I died. And you, to be cruel, had me digitized so I could serve you in the afterlife. Thanks. Oh, and yes, you've been mispronouncing my name for years. So that was... okay. I was wondering what she meant by being dead. I thought for a second there she was maybe in hiding or something, but faked her death. But no, she's kind of your thought experiment turned real. What if you just downloaded your subconscious into a machine? I guess. Hephaeus, the lava planet, was the first place the Mysterium technology or Mysterium art pieces was discovered. In the Mysterium Levant. Mysterium Monastery. Man, this, well... Live cursor or Corticum device that is a flying personal digital assistant, so that is what we're using right now. Mysterium technology, Mystech theorized alien technology first found on Hephaestus in the Mysterium Levant. Others believe it was an art of a long dead alien race. Sender. Throughout the galaxy are planet and moon-sized chrome spheres with spikes sticking out of them. The spikes send out radio signals, and if you hone in on them as soon as you are close enough, you are sent through a hyperspace tunnel to somewhere else in the galaxy by another sender through thought to be means of travel for some unknown alien race. Well, we saw that in the intro video. Sender 1, the biggest sender humankind knows of. It rests near the center of a galaxy, floating outside the sender station, and inside it is Anachronox. Right. Sender station. Sender station is the center of galactic commerce and home to SET, the Sender Economy of Trading Commission. All areas. Party, just us. We are skilled at picklocks. So we are in fact called Sly Boots. Health, might, agility, wisdom, fair. Old Fiston pistol. No available substitution, right. Yeah, that's the best we have. Right, let's see, how does this work? Ah, so the mouse controls that little machine, it seems. Whoa. Big lock. Okay, we can walk, but it's a hold, not a toggle. That's a shame. How do we speak to people? There you go. You're just in a slump. We all go through them. I mean, not as long as you have, but we all go through them. Don't feel sorry for yourself, man. You're making me sick. Hit the brick, Sly. You got business to take care of. Right, when he's done talking, we turn back to our this is a weird control scheme. Can we talk to you? I'm nervous, Sly. Data sending people to the tunnels behind the tenements to excavate Mystech. Problem is, everyone's coming out of there minus their limbs. Ooh. I don't want to fight cave monsters, and I certainly don't want to work for Data, but a man's gotta eat, right? Did I tell you I'm afraid of the dark? Who's this? What a wonderfully painful spill you took there. It's a shame your neck didn't snap on impact. I delight in the sound. Ooh. Buy me a drink and I'll tell you the secret to successful fighting. I don't think we have any money, do we? Do we have money? I don't. Let's try. You can't even afford to buy me a drink. Let's see. Doyle the bouncer. Hey Sly, I heard you fall early. I heard falls early this year. I was gonna help you out there, but it looked like you had things under control. Hey, you gotta show me how to fall out of windows without getting hurt like that. Yeah, you're a... So we still have our black eye. Whoa. No, let's not. Let's Yeah, I heard that this game was kind of inspired by, well, in particular, Final Fantasy VII, and it does show with these dialogue boxes here. Dim Jose. Man oh man, Sly, I gambled away all my money at Casinox again. All I've got left is this slag of mistech I found. What do you think? Should I sell this sell this junk or what? I have no idea. Sure, hold on to it. Yeah, what am I thinking? Thanks for the advice, man. I don't know, man. Sure, hold on to it. Aha, when we move, the cursor disappears. What's this? Whoa. Oh, right, that's a save point. Sure. Game saved. Alright. But I don't think that's where we live, is it? Can we? Nope. Marina Silvero. Hey Boots, there's glass in your hair. I know. It's all the rage on Corsica. All the elements are falling into place. In a few weeks we'll hit Data's fortress. I'd ask you to join us if I thought you'd say yes. Jerrican's disappeared and he's got the blueprints. Where is that boy? Huh. Nox guards raided the compound of the top 3 crime lords in the bricks last night. Guess Data's got the house to himself now. The 3 crime lords are in detention awaiting trial. They'll all be dead within the week. It's just a matter of time before we topple Data. We're just weeks away from something big. The Resistance could use you. Too bad you're you. Storage. So yeah, the thing is, I had a bit of a look at the controls in the menu, but you can't change a whole lot. So I kind of just found out that you can actually just walk by holding down shift by happenstance, but PAL 18's been out of commission all year. Size B batteries are scarce around the bricks. Otherwise I would have juiced them up as soon as I could. Poor little guy, we had some good times. Man, I've modified the hell out of PAL over the years. Bet Corticom never thought someone could trick out their toys with Dataport accessories and battle claws. I miss you, little hot rod. Sniff. Alright, moving along. So that seems to be a companion. Right, there's our camera. Ah, my old camera. I've taken some doozies with this. F11 to use camera. Oh, we actually have to use the cursor keys to look. And then space. There we go. Delete photo, zoom, exit, right. So this window is just open. Should have thrown us through this one. Well, that wasn't the point now, was it? Can we use this? My old broadband scanner from when I lived on Corsica. Let's see. Nothing interesting on the Nox guard band, and Nox guard patrolling the landing platform who got issued the wrong size helmet. Riveting. Lost the keys to the back room a long time ago, but I bet I can pick the lock. There we go. Guess the code for each tumbler by clicking the up and down arrows about each digit, or by using the up and down arrow keys. Then click on the tumbler or press space. No, something time to see. A meter on the handle of the lockpick will help you show how close you are. Alright. That's an interesting pick locking mechanic. What's this? Hey, all that money that fell out of my pocket when, yeah. Found some dough. Seems interesting. Yeah, well. Oh, I see. Oh, this is... Alright, this one is way too hard. Nope, forget it. We need more skill. My old Ape arcade machine. I had to sell all the cartridges, I suck. Ah, that's a shame. I know the feeling. I still miss my old N64. Let's see, did we get anything? Find yourself a job lead. Alright. So yeah, because we're on normal instead of very easy, we're not allowed to save everywhere. Which we would be. We didn't talk to you, did we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, Booter, got your swan dive earlier. Pretty sweet, dude. You like that? I've been practicing all week. Hey, you still looking for work? My friend, Dianimos has been exploring the tunnels for some guy. Maybe they need an extra hand. She's slumming at Frank's Flophouse if you're interested. Thanks, babe. You're a peach. All for you, Booter. Hey. So that updated. Yep. That's actually I like the music, but it's loud. Alright, we need to save. Well, we better save. There we go. Hey Boots, are you okay, man? I didn't see what happened, but I heard the crash. You're resilient, man. This job's boring, so I've been taking up drawing, you know, mostly just doodles on the backs of these concert flyers. Wanna see a little picture I drew? I'm not very good. This is really dark. Oh, it was a, Whoa, what's this? You there? You're friends with Rowdy. Why does he discriminate against floaters? I only want something to drink and an interesting conversation. We... Ewa? Are an intelligent, well-spoken race. My cousin, Conrad, is the master informant of the bricks. You should look him up. He likes to hang out at the fountain overlook. In exchange, maybe you can talk to Rowdy about letting me drink in the bar. Well, we have 2 leads now. People look surprised when they hear an Ewa talk so eloquently. But our vocal cords are the most versatile in the galaxy. An Ewa can perfectly mimic the voice articulation of any species. Well, except the Vluvini, oysters, fish of Tentax X. Well, you're forgiven for that. If you heard of our native language, it would burst your eardrums. I'll politely refrain from demonstrating. Thank you for that. Oh.
You're gonna hit me, aren't you?
Okay.
Was it something I said?
Yeah, to my sister.
You know, there's a special introductory offer at the Temple of Beating up the street. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to brush up on those self-defense skills, don't you think?
Alright, did we lose our gun? Stop at Whackmaster's Jack and brush up on your fighting skills. Just my humble advice. Let's see, we could change some stuff. Explore mode are used when the party is in motion. Mouse setup, camera lag, camera distance, camera height. Nah. Interactive mode controls are used when the party has stopped to interact with something in the environment. Camera lag, camera distance, camera screen and a border. Screen outer border. Maybe if you turn down this a bit. Yeah. Then we'll move the camera faster. Let's see. You're such a lucky dog sometimes, Boots. Looks like someone dropped a heel grease plus over there behind me. You know the drill. Press F5 to the party status screen, click on the icon of your face, then click heel green plus. That should bind up your wounds in no time. Are we better now? Yeah, our health is 100. Alright. Alright. Artificial gravity.
I hate this place.
Huh. That poor creep fell 40 feet to his death. That grave path up there must have malfunctioned. Grav path, right, gravity paths. Makes you wonder if you'll be ready when your number is up. Will you have lived the life you wanted to live? Hey, how long have you been standing there? Get your kisser out of here before I scotch the teeth from your fat face. You heard me, Frowsy. Hit the bricks. Alright. You look lost. What are you trying to find? Where's Whackmaster Jack's Temple of Beating? Whackmaster Jack's is pretty close. Just head up this ramp, follow the corridor, then hang a right. And the other one? Where's Frank's Flophouse? That's in the tenements. Just take Fountain Spiral about halfway up until you reach the first corridor on your right and follow the sign. Be prepared for a long walk. Right, so then we'll check out nothing. Then we'll check out Jack's first. Whackmaster Jack. What if we turn camera distance way down? Will it become a first person game? Almost. Huh. It's not too bad, but it's a bit jarring when you start running again. Nope. Oh, hold on. Nick Plum. I'm supposed to be going to my girlfriend's house, but if I wait 10 more minutes, Anachronox will rearrange itself, placing her closer to me so I don't have to travel as far. You gotta be smart and think ahead when traveling on Anachronox. It's just hard giving directions. Yeah. Hey, weren't you that hot detective with the cool ride? What happened to you, man? You look awful. Don't you remember you questioned me about a case a few years ago? You had a little toy robot taking notes for you. Yeah. And you were always hanging out with that really good looking Jane. Cute brunette number. Whatever happened to her? Well, nice talking to you. Hope you get your life out of the gutter. Huh. Let's, this is a bit weird. Let's turn this a bit. What if we go... Okay. About somewhat... Yeah.
Warning. Transition line on link sections 28, 15.
Oh. Yeah, so now it's about the same. Yeah, it's maybe not too bad. It's a bit... Seems like it's always going to be awkward. Oh. Do you have the package? Oh wait, nothing. I'm just waiting for my wife. Well, she's a lucky gal. Flingbot. I fling things for a buck. I'll fling your trench coat for a buck, that's right. I'll fling anything for a buck, doesn't matter the shape or size, I'll fling it right over the rail for a buck. I'll fling myself down for a buck. I think it's illegal to throw things down a fountain, dude. Are you serious? He did it for free. He was my friend. This is silly. Okay. Are we still going towards Jack's or not? Let's see. Yep, Frank's Flophouse. Oh, it's that guy again. You again, haven't you learned your lesson? What now? You want to get past me? Where are your manners, punk? How about you say the magic word? Will you please get out of the way, sir? Make me. Go up the street and learn yourself some fighting at Whackmasters. When you come back, we'll see if you got the stones to take me. Oh, so this isn't Frank's Flophouse then? Oh, no save point. Sordos fountain. Keep walking unless you want a mouthful of blood and gravel, you monkey. I think we passed it. Nope. It's not here, is it? I don't think it is. Yeah, there's you again. Oh. Oh, I see. I think. Wait, then where did we come from? This is where we came from. So she said, go up. Hang right. Yeah. So this should be it then, but... Oh. So that's how that works, you have to run into it. Another save game, well we just saved, that's alright. Maybe a little more camera distance wouldn't be a bad thing. Who are you? Will Petite. She says she likes men with broad shoulders. Every guy she's gone out with is the size of a zongball player, but she complains they're dumb as dice. Well, I'm gonna be both. Brains and brawn, all in one. I just need some help on the brawn. She will love me. Yeah. Hey, I know you. Come on, He-Man. Take a swing. Those robot targets are making a joke out of you. You're weak, kid. You ain't ever gonna be somebody. You must not want it bad enough, He-Man. You're just standing there. We're throwing you back on the street if you don't step it up, He-Man. You're a disappointment, He-Man. Dada ain't gonna be happy. Beat it. Schmaguggle? Schmagoogle? Well. You seem Well, maybe not Jack, but let's see. Oh, you are Jack. Whackmaster Jack. Seems like he's in Starfleet. Judging by the judging by the choice condition of that shiner, I suspect you're here to learn the fine arts of scuffle. The beat, the whack. No then, I don't take loafers, and I don't take thieves. I take students, and I expect respect. Give me any lip and I'll flatten you. Before we begin, however, there's a small matter of my training fee. Knowledge isn't cheap, but for a mere 5 loonies, we can begin the first lesson. So we picked up some cash, so I think we have some. Very good. Let's begin with a crash course on simple combat. The streets of Anachronox hide all manner of threat, and you would do well to learn some basics. Come, step into the ring. If you're gonna learn the way of the whack, you better cut Jack wise and beef up on the fundamentals. Some of this will seem simple, basic even, but unless you got a firm grasp of the firm grasp, you're gonna be coughing up teeth instead of wisecracks next time you're in a scuffle, got it? So learn the basic abilities and concepts that can make even a infirm bag of loose change like yourself into a bastion of beadhood. The first of the basic abilities is might. It indicates how physically powerful you are in a fight. Something about that spare tire around your girdle tells me it ain't gonna be a forte. Bad. Might is an important attribute for both your beefiness and beat skill. The second of these abilities is agility. Your agility is what makes you fast, graceful, and likely to avoid a licking. A true master of agility can dodge all but the most skilled attacks. Hell, someday you might even learn to dodge that robot target behind me. Right now, though, I'm just not seeing it, Tiger. Agility is an important attribute for your speed, beat block skills. The third and last of these basic skills is wisdom. This one doesn't seem your forte either, but let's hope, for your sake, there's still a brain cell or two rattling around in there. Hold on a sec, Chief. I came here to learn how to fight. So far, all you've done is explain really obvious concept while giving me a verbal smackdown. You gonna teach me something useful or what? If you wanna learn something, take your medicine and bridle your tongue. If you get frazzled this easily, you're gonna get sandbagged by the first scrapper you lock horns with. If you want to size up an enemy on a quick and make a fast tactical decision in the thick of the thick, drop your pride and use your brain. Your brain, squab. Wisdom boils down to intelligence, and though you can't drop an opponent with brains alone, a spoonful of wisdom can make a little might go a long way. Wisdom is an important attribute for your beat block skill. These 3 main attributes, might, agility, and wisdom, are what determine how good you are at all your various skills. Until you really understand these obvious ideas, you're going to be hopeless. Get me? Now pay attention. The main skill used in battle are beefiness, beat, speed, and beat block. Your beefiness is your ability to deal large amounts of raw damage. Your beat is how good you are at hitting someone. Your speed is how fast you can attack. And your beat block allows you to avoid getting hit by your opponents. With me, squab. With me, squab? Self-improvement's what separates us from the animals, so does a high caliber of beat pistol, which is noticeably absent from your person. Yeah, well, about that. See, I save it. It happens when you clientele are mostly deadbeats. I'll let you have this old fisting pistol. It's old, it's beat up, but it's better than a bare-knuckle blood fight. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, always have your weapon equipped at all times. The last thing you want to worry about when alley goons are kicking your teeth into kibble is getting your sidearm and loading it. Here, take it and equip it. Now let's see if you can shoot straight, boss. Okay, now this is what it looks like whenever you get into battle. As soon as the fight breaks out, your battle plaque will appear. It contains all the information and commands you need to fight. Whenever it's your turn in combat, battle icons will appear above the plaque. These allow you to select your next move in battle. Use the attack icon to try and plant a blow under your enemy. When you click on it, tunes icons for all hostiles in the immediate vicinity appear. Use them to choose which one to attack. The move icon allows you to sidestep to other points in the battle arena. You can only select it if there's a place to move. We can discuss this in more detail later if you decide to continue your training. The item icon allows you to use items from your inventory. Again, you will only be able to select it if you have battle usable items in your inventory. This we will also discuss further if you decide to continue your training. The action icon allows you to use something in the immediate environment, but only if you can reach it from wherever you're standing. This too we can scrutinize further if you continue your training. Sense a trend? Yeah, we need to attack. You might have noticed a circle filling up on your battle plaque. This, my friend, is your battle timer. You would do well to pay attention to it. You can only perform actions when it reaches full. Once it fills up, try shooting the robo target using the attack icon, then clicking on its battle icon. Right. You can cancel the action by right clicking on your mouse or by hitting escape. So attack. There we go. Well, he hits hard. Did you think it would just take the poke without fighting back? Can't stir up a hornet's nest without getting stung. That's why it's important to keep an eye on your health. Your health bar shows you how much life you have left. Looks like landed quite a wallop. Go ahead and take another shot at him, then we'll move on. Not bad, kid, but you need to loosen up. You hold the gun like it's a dead rat. You gotta wrist it better. You got plenty of potential, but don't let it go to your head, especially after seeing what Robot Droid did to you with one hit. You're gonna need a ton of tutoring if we're gonna shape you into a bastion of unstoppable beathood. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't normally do this, but you can't learn or pay me if you're dead. Some porker once paid me with a life cursor shield upgrade. Since I don't even own one, why don't you take it? No, really, you caught me on a generous day. Go ahead and apply the upgrade. I'm curious to see if it's got any guts. Now we've spiced up your life cursor. You'll notice a new battle icon and a full bar that we haven't discussed yet. Pay attention, here's the fun stuff. This new icon is your battle skill. Battle skills are special moves that you can perform during battle. They're quite powerful but require special energy to execute, unlike beat attacks that you can do every turn. The special energy, which slowly accumulates during battle, is called bouge. Keep track of how much you have left with your bouge bar. Note that different battle skills require different amounts of bouge. But enough talk. Let's use your new battle skill by clicking on the battle skill icon, selecting the battle skill of your choice and then clicking on your image. Farmer screen. Oh, that's the only one we have. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Can't do farmer screen on Robo. Oh wait, we have to do it on our own. Yeah, he's... Let's cut it up, boy. Excellent. Last time the robot target hit you for 67 damage. With the upgrade screen he only hits you for 35, quite a difference. Well, congratulations Squab, you survived your first lesson. Now that you know the basics, we can build on them. As part of the introductory offer to the Temple of Beating, every new client gets 2 heal grease plus at the end of their first lesson. Judging by the way the robot beats you around, you're gonna need it. Come grab me again when you're ready for your next lesson. Whew, Boots gains a level. Let's see, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. We have 15 cash. Can we oh, it looks like it yeah, so we don't get to decide what we want to level up. So I think our agility and wisdom were fair, but now they're good. Right. Can we use this? No. Looking at my bag of glodens, eh? I've been collecting glodens for 10 long years now. I know all about them. Glodens are odd rodents bathed in neutron radiation. They fuel your shield cells and power belts, so they're a definite must if you're gonna get into any scraps. They were originally discovered on Hephaestus, the lava planet where all those wonky monks live. Glodens are easy to breed and easy to raise from similar non-radiant rodents. They're such a cheap power source, everyone's using them now. Even Cordicom finally got in on the action and markets them. The only real nasty thing about them is their odor, and the fact that shield cells and power belts consume them. Lock, stock and whiskers. Here, take one. It's worth 40 NRG. But don't get too friendly with it. They're meant for fuel, not companionship. Let's right near the A. Let's save. What's back here? Whackmaster Jacks. Is this anything? I can't access data links, but I paid big bucks to modify PAL 18 to hotwire these suckers. Yeah. Fortunate is it not that such a place as this exists. I've nothing to fear in the dark of the night, for I have beefy whacking at my disposal. Last night, while strolling home, someone was following me. I could tell by the sound of his dainty footfalls that he was a ruffian of the most degenerate sort. Just as he came within my grasp, I unleashed high-octane beefiness on him. I broke him, snap for snap, bone for bone. I held him like giant paintbrush, spelling out my name on the wall with his blood. Self-defense is sweet. Don't know if it's self-defense at that point. To hit or not to hit? Hit. Now you're talking. Well, that robot is really sturdy. Alright, good luck with that, man. Yeah, we should probably take another lesson. Bring it. That's the spirit. Crack your knuckles, pull up your socks, and let's begin. The next major element you need to learn about is distance. The distance between you and your enemies can make all the difference in the world. For example, someone who fights with their bare hands or a stick needs to be closer to enemies in order to land a blow, while someone with a gun can attack from further away. Don't roll your eyes at me, squab. For all I know, you haven't a sense of common knowledge in that cranium. Until you prove otherwise, I gotta state the obvious. There are two attack types, melee and range. Melee attacks require the attacker to be close, while ranged attacks can be done from a distance. I saw that. I swear to class, son. If you roll your eyes at me one more time and I'll knock 'em out for good, you hear me? How about we beat some of that attitude out of you? You remember your last session taught you about different battle icons? We're gonna focus on the move command now. When you click the move icon, the movement grid will appear, allowing you to select any available node you want to travel to. Let's try an exercise. I'm gonna set robo target to melee attack only. Try avoiding it for as long as possible using only the move button. Let's see how far those chicken legs get you. Oh, right. Oh, yep. Excellent, you're a slippery one. Might save your life someday. Not the most useful tactic in battle, but it's nice to know your options in a pinch. Listen, if you're gonna make a habit out of getting slapped around every time I throw you in the ring, I better teach you how to heal yourself. I personally recommend Corticom Heal Grease for all your healing needs. This antibiotic healing grease prevents scars, infections, and relieves pain. It's a specially formulated compound salve that works instantly on humans, non-humans, and bots alike. I imagine the downtrodden bastards such as yourself should keep one handy at all times. Hey, luckily for you, Corticom gives a small free surplus of standard heal grease every month for endorsing their product. Here's a sample tube. To use heal grease, you'll need to select the item icon, choose the heal grease, and then click on your portrait on the battle plaque. Pay attention, son, the wandering mind is the first to get torpedoed. Heal grease plus. Nope. Feels nice, doesn't it? You can never have enough heal grease, so stock up when you have the chance, my boy. On the other hand, heal grease is unnecessary if you never take damage in the first place, which brings us to our next exercise. Now that we've made appropriate changes to the arena, I'm going to teach you something that might give you a whip hand in an encounter. Sometimes you'll have the opportunity to use the surrounding environments to your advantage. Whenever you're standing next to something that can be used in battle, the action icon will appear. Take a good look at the current movement grid. Note that there are 2 places for you to move, directly in front of you and to your left. Step on a node on your left using the move icon and use the action icon to activate the switch there. Alright. Uh-huh. Like so. See now what you've done. Take another look at the movement grid. Notice the lasers are now cutting off that node. Since the robot target is set to melee mode, he can't attack you. Take this opportunity and show him the bedlam with your ranged weapon. Dust him. You're making progress, Squab. Just realize that having a ranged weapon doesn't always mean you'll hit your intended target. Line of sight can come into play during battle as well. For example, if someone stands directly between you and the enemy, chances are you won't target them, and vice versa. Uh-huh. Okay, I can see you getting that insolent look again. We better end this lesson before you push me too far and I cane your face. Come grab me again when you're ready for the next lesson. Right. Let's make another save. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think that's enough for now. Yeah. It's kind of I don't know. Feels kind of weird. Everything is weird. It's not. I wouldn't say everything is wrong. It's just the writing is really funny though. I will admit that. But yeah. Feels more. So this was developed exclusively for PC, but it does feel a bit like a console game. Although it does rely on the mouse a whole lot, but it almost seems like it might work better if you just took away the cursor and just would allow me to use the controller. But yeah, it's kind of weird. So I kind of understand how this this game wasn't really commercially. It wasn't very viable. They didn't make a lot of money on it, and it got okay reviews. Not great. Kind of your 7s and 8s. But yeah, it's interesting. I'll give it that, and it's different. Different is not always good, but well. And of course, the thing is, this is well. On the other hand, it's probably a good idea for them to do this because it's since the combat system and everything is kind of out there, kind of different. It's probably a wise idea to give you a bit of a tutorial that really kind of chews everything out for you, spells everything out for you, rather. But yeah, this was a look at Anachronox, and I should probably do another episode on this sometime, but I'll leave it here for now. So thanks for watching and see ya.